Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of June. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Alrighty. So sitting central, we have the card of love here. So this was the first card out in your reading. It is a card of an offer of love, or you are or were in expectation of one, hoping for one, okay? With regards to that situation, there was a disturbance. She's heard a noise and she is creeping down those steps with her candelabra, trying to find out what that disturbance was. And this has to do with the reignition of a flame, a new opportunity. So she is studying this, looking at the details, probably or possibly feels the need to be careful. I get that sense on this card too, careful. Look how long her dress is. Careful not to trip up. Let's continue to find out why this is happening. I feel that there's an air of stubbornness here with regards to somebody coming forward, perhaps with an offer that they may fear that it is toxic in some way. I mean, with the devil being here, it could be third party. Whatever this was, they backed off. I see it here and I see it here. They backed off, thought, well, it wasn't balanced, or that they couldn't bring balance to this situation, or did not trust the other person's feelings or what they were telling them. The Western Emperor, and he is in the reverse. So they could have believed with this Six of Wands that there was something that was up that wasn't quite right, that somebody might have had bad intentions, because this is a card of escaping somebody's bad intentions, okay? And it's like they could have lost control, and I mean did something harshly out of a stubborn belief in something. And we see the news coming. You see it? How quick it comes. And perhaps it was hurtful to this woman here. It could be also somebody that was holding something, hiding something, or they felt that you wore a mask. Possibly that would make more sense here. So that brings us here. We have the Cancer card in the reverse. So in reverse, this is somebody being suspicious again, of insincerity, empty words, empty promises. This is their fears that drive them, more than likely, with this card, because they were lacking faith in it. And here's the priest trying to exorcise the demons from that person. I'm just going to go here. Somebody was afraid that somebody, or feared or suspected somebody was wearing a mask. And, and believed that they would get hurt, and so they backed off. Okay. Seven of Cups. In the immediate or near future, you are still in this energy of confusion over this. You're in a time apart from this person. Trying to I feel like you're trying to bring the wall down, although on this picture it's shown as being down. I feel like you're trying to bring that wall down because you cannot see. And because you cannot see, you've got all of these fears creeping out from beneath the bed. Now, this could be them with perhaps fears, old fears even, that reach out to grab them in the dark or at night. What we see is a change coming to this situation. We have the Four of Swords here again, and this is reflection. Reflection on a commitment or even a discussion that had taken place. Hoping that, and this is Four of Swords here, so hoping that something would change, that they could transform it or change it somehow. This king looks, his eyes slide this way to this person who is in the reverse. So there's this, yep. See, somebody suspected, or you feel that they may have suspected you of something. Because this is how, in reflection, how you are viewing this situation. You're reflecting how somebody, on somebody's behavior, possibly. I mean, even because when she's reversed, she can be very temperamental or threw a tantrum, like I said, lost control, blew up. That's how you're viewing this, like somebody just blew up for someone. External to you, or external influences that are playing a part or that can yet play a part in this is the Ten of Swords, the Judgment, and the Chariot. Now, the Ten of Swords in this deck is a series of emotional hurts which this person over here has suffered, making them resentful, bitter, cautious, overly cautious even, you could say. And this is it's like something ended, but is it really over? What you can't see I feel coming is there's forward movement with another chance here. But it's external to you, and you don't see this. And although you are hoping for this, because this is in your hopes, you're hoping for a new offer from this person from your past with this Six of Cups and this Page of Cups. This is what is in your desires, but how to get to it. You may be fearful that it's not going to happen. You're still in this waiting period. So here we have a commitment. Somebody possibly in this deck can speak to somebody because there is a double profile up here in the corner. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it clearly, but it is here, right there. There's a double profile. And this can be somebody being of two minds about something. So this would be, it could be that you are of two minds. You don't know whether this is going to go forward or not, but it could just as easily be the other person as to whether to come forward or not. But you have an excellent card that sits with this. And it is the Seven of Staves. And in this deck, the Seven of Staves bestows gifts after a tremendous struggle. It is coming out of a struggle or a challenging time. It is fighting for something or deciding to finally fight for something. Okay, it's a card that would indicate that perseverance can and will bring rewards with regards to this situation. Now, understand these energies can be vice versa. So, what do we have sitting in our outcome? The Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So, I feel that if they were of two minds here, I feel that now a decision is made. In this Two of Swords, it speaks to making peace. It speaks to a truce. It is friendly talks or an agreement or coming to an agreement that will bring the harmony back in to a situation. And with that comes the Ace of Cups. So there can be a profession of love here. Okay? It is a new offer. It is reconciliation. Now, yeah, and we have the Wheel of Fortune, a favorable change coming in. Now, looking up here to the fallen angels, we have Andromalius. Now, this is saying if your own conscience is clear, then beware of theft. If not, beware of exposure. This card is about something that comes to light. It can be a clearing of the conscience or clearing of one's conscience. It can be somebody's reaction towards you or you towards them that was harsh because you suspected they were less than honest. Okay, and we saw that here, so I believe that is why this card has appeared. So somebody suspected dishonesty, or you having of being less than honest, or this is vice versa, and made a harsh judgment. Now, Marbus, this is a very helpful angel. He helps you to discover secrets, okay, and the hidden wisdom of life, including causes why it happened. So he is a helpful provider of disguises, for the purpose of subterfuge. Subterfuge. That's it. I forget sometimes my English because I live in a French town. So, um, his message is, to that you would need to grasp the underlying causes of the situation, and if you can do that, it will be resolved. So, um, something comes out, and if you can get to the underlying cause of why this person judged you harshly, you will be able to resolve it, is what it is telling you. And I feel that you do, because the next angel to come out is Saleos. Now, this is a card of refreshment. This speaks to a new romance or the rekindling of an existing one that is in the air. It is coming. Now, he comes in peace and promotes romance. So this is something that is coming. I see that you also have a card of choices here, and you also had one here. So I will get to that in a second. But from the Enchanted Map Oracles, we have the Bone Collector. So when she appears, she's asking you or them, because this can apply either way, to look closely at your circumstances to see if you are fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations, which is exactly what they were doing. Okay? So, whenever we're wounded, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. So we adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when we're faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. So what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. So either you or they, whoever this is for, may feel or felt unworthy or without courage. They may see themselves as being flawed or unlovable. The Bone Collector reminds you or them that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. So she has kept safe what was stolen from you back in the wounding, and is here for you as you reclaim it now. Who is the Bone Collector? She is your inner resource. So her advice is act as if you have what you need. And you will find that you have it after all. Making a choice. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road, or this is most likely yet to come, okay? And you must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action to take. Whatever the choice is, you must take responsibility for it. it says, don't be afraid. You may not have all of the answers right now because the way ahead can't be seen until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led to the right path. Whatever happened back here is going to be brought to light. And if you can grasp the underlying causes of the why, you can resolve this. You can proceed to move forward to a reconciliation. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing. I also would like to thank everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.